Everything else in between is just fluff. But this is one of the tools that I use to help figure out where our efforts should be focused on. This is a bar calendar created by David Seah. Well, again, I will link to his website. The original that he created is it's an Excel document
that it will put in all major holidays and everything for you. Since I loaded it into Google, into my G Drive as a Google Sheets, some of the formulas didn't transfer over, so I have to manually go in and put those things in.
But as you can see, right, so I went through and I put in, all the major holidays. This is just leading us up to October for now. I did forget Valentine's Day. I need to make sure that I add that in. And then I have a column for family and work. So I know that, when is it? It is my anniversary, June. Wait, no, that's not. Nope, not June 11. That's totally wrong. And you start filling in all these different things, right? And at the same time, what I've done is I've put in all of the different races that I was involved in, whether it was races I ran as a team, races where I had more than one athlete running, or races that athletes of mine have said that they're interested in. And I went ahead and I just stuck them in here. And what I can do is I can look and I know that this is my A race, Grindstone, right? That is my big race. That's the one that I want to finally complete. So knowing that, right, this is my race that I want to complete, I know that I want to block out at least 24 weeks of training for Grindstone. So I can just sit here and count backwards to know when I am going to need to begin my training. And then I can also look and see what things are going to be coming up during that training phase, so I can start kind of preparing for those. And then I can also look and find other races that will coincide with my training. Since this is a 100-mile race, that's why I'm giving myself 24 weeks to train for it. I know that about halfway through that, I want to hit a 50-mile race just to see where I'm at. So then that means I've got Burning River, right, which I've done as the relay, which I'm going to make that an A race also. Then I can look through here and I can see, okay, the Ragnar, West Virginia, we had a blast last year. I got to run it as the ultra team, but knowing that I'm running a 50-mile here, that automatically tells me this should not be ran as the ultra. I need to run this as the 8-person team. I can make this either a C or a B race, but I can still use that for my training, and I can work on the sleep deprivation part of performance and all that. Scrolling down right through my training blocks, I can look and I can see there's Leave No Trace, right, which is a great half marathon.
I would prefer that to be only 2, maybe 3 weeks out from right now, but I can use that as a tune-up race just to see where I'm at speed-wise, and make sure that I feel comfortable running fast on trails. Even though I know I'm not going to be running super fast here, I'm going to be a good high-intensity workout that I can get in.
And this is how I can kind of plan my phases. In order to run Ragnar, when I register, I have to have a qualifying 50K, which looks like Fools is going to make a good one. And if I count out 12 weeks for Fools to make sure, that should be a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know I need to start training for Fools the second full week of the year. What this means is I will use these first 4 weeks as a base build. just to make sure that I'm on track and I'm working up to that volume. Then I'm going to use 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for race specific. This will be tune up, and then I'll spend probably, these will be considered recovery slash base, because I'll recover here and then I'll start working up, and then I will use these for base building again, and then I will use, considering that I'm going to be working towards Burning River, I'm going to use all of this as race specific, because I know that if I train for a 50, and I perform well, and then I perform a few more longer runs inside of here, that's going to bring me to that specific goal of grindstone. Everything else in between is just fluff. Understanding what is the focus of each one of these little cycles will help you choose what workouts and what training sessions you should be doing, and which ones that you can skip when life ends up jumping up and getting in the way.